All right. Welcome in H-Town. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It Sports. I'm your host, J.R. Wilson, and I have some sad news to give to y'all, and I'll let y'all know what that is right after this here.
Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It. Know what I'm talking about? Grip it and rip it, okay. Grip it and rip it, rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it, grip it and rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it, grip it and rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it, grip it and rip it, grip it and grip it and grip it.
Hey, welcome in, y'all. Look, now I'm gonna get straight to the point. Jim Crane has got me absolutely, utterly pissed right now. First of all, I understand that this it should be what a would-been dynasty is breaking up because you can't pay everyone, right? I'm fully aware and understand that to the T. But you don't even make a qualifying offer to Michael Brantley? Have you lost your rabbit mind? The best hitter on the team, you don't make a qualifying offer? Y'all are losing y'all mind over there. He's the best hitter on the team. Not Jose Altuve, and I love Jose. But Michael Brantley's the best hitter on the team. He is the lunch pail guy. He always hitting, always. Even when he's slumping, he hitting. He making contact with the ball. And you don't make a qualifying offer? Why? Because he's 32 years old? Come on, man. What's up with the city of Houston right now, not using our minds? Why are we not thinking? He is core to the lineup of elite batters that the Houston Astros have. Why would you not make a qualifying offer? Okay, I'm heard enough that George Springer is probably no longer going to be a Houston Astro. I'm heard about that. But I understand it, right? In the Enola Holmes movie, Sherlock tells his little sister, you're being emotional. Understandable, but unnecessary. This is unnecessary. And maybe I'm being emotional, no doubt about it. But that is absolutely necessary because I see you, Jim Crane, doing what Cal McNair is doing for the Houston Texans. You are making impotent and incompetent decisions concerning your organization. And I don't appreciate it. None of the fans of the city of Houston, Texas, and in the metropolitan area, and anybody who wears that blue and orange and it runs through their veins appreciates these foolish decisions that you are making. You got to be outside of your mind. Now, the only thing that is going to be able to make up for this, right, is if you are doing something to create a deal for Michael Brantley. Who's a better hitter? Think about this, Jim Crane. You already got rid of Charlie freaking Morton, right? One of the best pitchers that we've ever had. You got rid of him. You let him go to the A's. Look what he did, right? He's a free agent again. I'll talk about that in a second. And I don't even know if I want to talk about that because of your incompetence, okay? So here's the thing. You let him go. You shouldn't have let him go, but because he was old, you let him go. And maybe that's the trend here. If you get too old, we got to let you go. You're going to let Verlander go too because he has to have Tommy John surgery and he'll be out all 2021 season? I mean, let me know. Be honest with me. Be honest with the fans. Be honest with all of us. Let us know. We'd like to know what it is that you are thinking. What is in the mind of Jim Crane? What paradigms are flowing through the mind of Jim Crane? Because I don't know. All I can see is foolishness. Utter foolishness. Michael effing Brantley. How are you letting a guy like this go who has been clutch, right? Who has been the best hitter the last 2 years in your lineup? How do you let a guy like that go? How do you not make a qualifying offer? Come on, man. George Springer, sad to see you go, man. Really, I really wish we could have kept him here, but go get your money, man. Somebody gonna pay him $100 million to go wherever he going. We can't afford him. We paid Alex Bregman $100 million. We paid Jose Altuve $150 million. We paid Justin Verlander what, $36 million a year. We paid Zach Greinke $36 million a year. And guess who we gonna have to pay this year? I told him I wasn't going to call him Carlos no more because that boy's sack is like two earths rubbing together. Huh? His name is Los Correa. You got to pay that man. And that's perfectly understandable. For the first time in his career, we actually got to see his potential. He is a bad man. And he is dangerous with that bat in his hand. You already know how he is with the glove. That glove work is vicious. You understand? So I can understand it. So I understand why George Springer has to depart the Houston Astros. As sad as it is, some things you understand because they make sense. It's the flow of things, how they percolate within sports, especially the sport of baseball. But Michael effing Brantley makes no sense at all. There's no way you're going to make it make sense to me. There's no way you're going to do that. Now, if you would have put him on a chopping block or something like that and got 2 or 3 good players for him before he got in free agency, I would even be able to consider that. But I can't consider that because that's not what you did. What you did was, you know what? We're not going to make a qualifying offer. We're going to just let him ride off into the sunset, go to somebody else's team. They're going to pay him the money. He's going to be their best hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the league. And you let him go? Come on, man. Come on. We have been to the ALCS 4 years in a row. 2 of those years, he was the reason. One of the years, last year, not the year that just passed, but the year before last, right, is when we made it to the World Series. Now, we didn't win it. We went 7 games, and we know that A.J. Hinch made a foolish decision taking Zach Greinke out when he was on fire, and he just gave up 1 homer, and then you didn't even put your best pitcher in the game, which was Garrett Cole, who ended up having to warm up on his own. You still didn't put him in the game. You put a guy named Harris in the game who had already been tired. You said he was tired. You still put him in the game. Yeah, that's my rant on A.J. Hinch, man. You know, congratulations, Chicago White Sox. Y'all are probably going to get him. And I like A.J. Hinch. Don't misunderstand me. But I don't like him for that move that he made because we should have 2 rings and not 1. And somebody could argue, well, you shouldn't have 1 because you cheated. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear nothing about that. You know good and well. If you somebody that watches baseball, you know good and well. Yes, they cheated, right? Nobody's arguing about that. That's not a point of argumentation here. We know that they cheated, but you know that the talent that the Houston Astros have is second to none. They didn't need to do that. It was a foolish decision that they made. Didn't need to do it. You know that. A true Yankees fan who's our arch nemesis, they will tell you just that. The Astros talent is second to none. Period. So I don't want to hear that foolishness about cheating and we shouldn't have got the first one. Shut your face. You understand? If you feel that way. Oh, if you feeling so inclined, get down in the comment sections, leave a comment, because I promise you, I will have verbal volley with you. I will go back and forth. I will debate anything concerning the topics in which I have alluded to here on this show, Grip It and Rip It Sports. By the way, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And if I didn't already tell you, this shows the flavor for your wings, the barbecue sauce for your chicken or your ribs, and it's also the sugar for your Kool-Aid, not your tank. Don't get it twisted or misconstrued. Yes, I have my Christmas tree up. If you're thinking that, why do I have my Christmas tree up? I just banged my doggone light here. Why did I bang my light? Because this doggone shark that we have sweeping the floor, push the dadgum light over here. Now it's making noise, messing up my show. Son, could you come get this thing, please? Now, back to the Christmas tree. Yeah, I got the Christmas tree up already. So what? Say something. Say something down in the comments. I debate that too. It's time. It's always time for the trees up. Anyways, this show was meant to be short and sweet. That's exactly what it's going to be. I appreciate everybody that is going to watch this. I want you to share this thing with your people, with your partners, with your family. I'm going to keep on doing my thing. Also, I want to remind y'all, tune in every Saturday at 5 o'clock to The Solid Grip. Okay, that's the show that my father and I do, Ping Wilson, every Saturday at 5 o'clock. And also check out his show, On the Other Hand Sports. Okay, we're doing wonderful things around here. Y'all stick with us. We're going to keep bringing it to you live at 5, no time for jive. So for me, J.R. Wilson, this is Grip It and Rip It Sports. Appreciate y'all. Grace and peace to all y'all.
Hey, open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Grip It and